Jessie Streichkest and her close friend Jacob Vogelman were out for what her family says was a quick walk in the Ditmas Park section of Brooklyn Monday night. They were walking her dog Max. Neighbors say an enormous tree suddenly was uprooted by the force of the storm and pinned them both beneath its weight. Jessie was the daughter of John Kest, the executive director of a New York City advocacy group, New York Communities for Change. On its website today, Jessie was eulogized as an amazing young woman. She was just 24 years old. Her dog Max was hurt but survives. Lauren Abraham was a makeup artist, also 24. In her Queens neighborhood of Richmond Hill, the storm brought down a power line and it began to spark. The streets were drenched with rain, and somehow Lauren touched the line, according to police. Rescuers were unable to reach her for half an hour. On the flood-ravaged streets of Staten Island, an off-duty police officer began taking his family to safety from inside his home. 28-year-old Arthur Kaspershock faced floodwaters racing into his house. According to an official police account, he'd taken 7 people, including a 15-month-old, from the attic to safety and was going back in to check the basement. He never came out. His body was recovered 12 hours later. And as those same floodwaters surged through Staten Island streets, an absolutely horrific event unfolded. According to the New York Daily News, a mother had managed to unstrap her 2 children, Brandon, age 2, and Connor, age 4, from their car seats as the water hit their SUV. Police would only confirm to CNN that the 2 children are missing. The mother's sister told us that the mom knocked on doors for help but was turned away. But there were hundreds of rescues throughout the storm that led to happier endings.
Ma'am, your feet are going to be right there. Go ahead.
In Northern Virginia, this little girl was inside an apartment building when the roof blew off.
What did it sound like when that roof blew off?
It sounded like it was cracking, like...
Wow, very scary. Did you have any idea what was happening?
Like, the fire department came to knock and told us to evacuate because the roof was going to fall, and then I started getting scared, and I started hurrying up and packing.